Alright, well, I got 2 packages today in the mail. 2 packages I got shipped. 2 packages. This one I'm not going to open. I'm going to wait until I get the rest of the stuff so I can unbox everything at once. But this one I'm going to open because I can't use these. They're going to be up for sale, so I'm just going to open it. Why? But that's the only reason why I'm opening them, because I could really use the cash for something else, like other parts and stuff, especially like when I go get the cartoon. But these are brand new ARP head studs for Z6, D16, Z6. I'm saying I can't use them, like you see right here. You can see right there. I can't use them, so well, I can use them, but I'm pretty much, like I said, I'd rather just use the cash on something else. I'm most likely probably just gonna take a loss with them. For like, they only paid $115 for them. I'll probably just let them go for like $100 because I just need the cash to finish with the other, well, to finish the project at least, to get it back up and running. But I'm not going to open them any more than this because I'd rather keep them in the wrapper so they know they haven't been touched. Like, I would like to keep the sticker, but I'm not even going to keep that. So, like I said, these will be up for sale. Other than that, pretty much, I just wanted to show you guys these were what was going to go on, but it already has ARP head studs, which they look really good. So they didn't look worn or tearing up or anything. So I'm pretty happy with. I didn't have to buy these, but I should have waited. But like I said, I wanted to try to get the car done fast. So these will be up for sale. But I guess next time you see me, I'll probably be in the garage working again and trying to get the car back up and have the motor back in the bay and everything cleaned up. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow or something. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting off my day today. Pretty much gonna go try to get a bunch of parts. Like, I need the fuel filter, I need to get a gas line for the fuel line where the fuel filter goes, because apparently the guy who had the car before me didn't put the bracket back on and basically has been moving the fuel filter back and forth, and the fuel line is pretty much close enough to about to crack right now. So I'm gonna get a hose, I'm gonna cut it. Instead of getting a full fuel line, I'm just gonna get a rubber hose so that I can connect it right there, because I got a bracket so I can hook it up and it just doesn't just dangle there anymore. I'm gonna go head over to see my buddy Christian over at Parts Plus. Yeah, you should check him out. If you need any parts, he'll hook you up. And that's where I'm about to head now. I'm gonna eat my food real quick, then head over to go check him out, see him there, and see if I can get a few parts from him. And then maybe I might just head over to the garage. I'm not sure just yet exactly. I may pretty much try to go, and I'm gonna take the transmission off for sure today and clean it up and try to spray it down so I can mount the two, the transmission and the engine together. So pretty much that's what I'm gonna do today, and let's get started. I'm just arriving now here at Parts Plus, coming to pick up my parts. As you see there, Parts Plus. Got my boy hooked me up, Christian, over here at Parts Plus, right here. Check him out. Definitely come check him out. He hooked me up and I got what I need, so I'm heading out and go to the garage now. Alright, so I'm finally here at the garage. I have about maybe half hour before I have to leave. I'm gonna work a little bit now. What I'm gonna try to do now is I'm gonna take off the fly or the pressure plate off of that to see how the clutch is on that. And then I'm going to try to pop off the tranny off of this engine so that I can clean it up pretty much. Other than that, that's pretty much about as much time as I'll have right now to try to do. And I am going to try to come back My son has an appointment, so I have to go to that. And then I'm gonna try to come back after. It's about it'll be about an hour, so I'm saying I should be able to come back and have a few extra minutes, or say a couple more hours, to try to do something else. But for now, I'm gonna try to get that done and see how bad the clutch is on this one, and see if I have to use the other one off of that other engine then. All right, as you see, I got the tranny off. I got the pressure plate off of this one. I got the pressure plate off of this one. This is the clutch that came with this motor. You see the flywheel is pretty burnt up and just doesn't look very good at all. So is it's scoring and everything. So is the flywheel. Clutch setup that came with this new engine. This is an egine. I'm not sure what the other one is, so I'm gonna just run with this one. But yeah, as you see, this flywheel looks pretty much brand new. The pressure plate looks brand new. The flywheel looks like it has been resurfaced. So I'm gonna just stick with this whole setup. I'm just gonna put it all back together and just run this setup because I don't feel comfortable with going with that. I'm just pretty much gonna put it all back together, and I'm gonna start pretty much wiping down this trans so that I can get it sprayed down and cleaned up. So I'm not gonna worry too much about the shift linkage because you're really not gonna see it, so I don't care. That's gonna be under the car. Nobody's gonna see it. So it's pretty much just this whole top that really needs to be cleaned up, because that's really what you see. I'm just gonna scrub all that and clean it up so it looks good to the eye. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do that real quick. Okay, so I got the clutch and the pressure plate put back together. Big shout out to Alex, because Hyundai, apparently their clutch alignment tool works for Civics, so thank you for that one, Alex, for letting me borrow that. And here's the tranny. Scrubbing it down. I had to go get more brake parts cleaner because that one can I just bought ran out that quick. So I'm gonna go buy some more and keep on scrubbing that down, and when I come back I'm gonna paint it. I just stopped by the auto parts store now. I picked up 2 more cans of the brake parts cleaner so that I can finish up scrubbing the trans, and I'm hoping and praying that I can be able to lift it and get the motor in the bay at least. That's all I really wanted to do. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna go do now, and hopefully I get it up today. Alright, I'm back. As you see, you can see it. I took off most of the grease off already, but I'm gonna clean up a little more, just so to make sure that the paint catches and stuff. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna paint it then. Alright, so I have the motor and the tranny all together. I'm gonna try to attempt to put it in by myself with no help right now. Let's see how this goes. Well, I ran into a little bit of an issue. For some reason, I didn't notice this before, but when I took off the motor mount, the tranny mount on this side, pretty much all the bolt holes for the tranny mount were stripped out. I don't know how it was holding out. I know it was only holding on by one, which was this one. I took it off and apparently didn't want to go back in. So luckily, when I did, when I had to work on my Accord before, I ended up buying a rethread kit, and I just finished rethreading the 3 bolt holes. Longer than that, but just for right now, I just want to get the motor in. So I'm just gonna pretty much, this is a 7/8 socket that I just pretty much found I don't ever use. I'm gonna put that on there as a washer, or basically as a spacer, and then I have this over here. I'm not gonna drive the car like this, so don't worry. Please don't hate. I am gonna go get bolts tomorrow, but I just pretty much want to get the engine in the car for now. I'm gonna go get the bolts tomorrow, the right bolts to go in there, the right sizes. So I just want to get the motor in tonight, and tomorrow when I come, all I have to do is pretty much just pull these out, pull one at a time out, and switch them out. So please don't hate. I know it's a ghetto way to do it right now, but I just want to get the engine in the car just to pretty much see how it looks, and it'll be up there either way, so I could start wiring my harness and everything up. So I'm gonna do that now. Here it is. It is suspended by itself. No jack under it. Jack's right here. Motor's in, holding by itself. There's just a few more things that I have to do. I still have to put the idle air control valve back on, all of the fuel rail and everything, but I'm going to match it to the color of the bay, which is this color. And pretty much it's one step closer. That's it. It is going to get registered, I believe. I'm going to go Saturday to go do the paperwork, get it registered and all. Then I have to go get it inspected and everything. So yeah, I am happy with what I've accomplished today. Got the motor and the trans put together. Painted I did paint the trans and everything, so to match the color of the block. And yeah, I'm happy. All I gotta do now is basically distributor, all little things. I did go get a fuel filter. I had to go get also a foot long of right there. It's a fuel injector or fuel injection hose. I don't know. That is going right. I'm saying you probably can't see, but right there, right here, there is a since it's just basically like that. I ended up, my brother-in-law went and got me this bracket, which is for the fuel filter. I can mount it up. I can mount it up right here, where the two bolts go. I'm gonna mount it there, so it's not just hanging there. And then I'm gonna use the hose. I'm gonna cut the hose and then just run it there, so that it doesn't. I'm saying it's eventually gonna snap, so I don't want it to snap while I'm using the car or while I'm driving it and start leaking fuel everywhere. So I might as well fix it now than to have to worry about that issue later. So that's another thing that I have to do. Then pretty much just cross member bar has to be done still, and then pretty much slap everything else back together, all the wiring and all that. Oh yeah, I do have to do the wiring harness still. I'm saying I'm trying to get it done. It don't matter if I'm here 15-20 minutes or 2-3, maybe the whole day. I'm saying every minute that I'm in here working on this car is progression for me, and hope you guys are enjoying the build. I am gonna stay working on the build. I'm not really gonna be trying to work on anything else at the time, because this is my main priority. Is I want to get the car done, and it needs to be done. Well, it doesn't need to, but my goal is between the 15th and 20th of this month. I want to have it running again. Already go get it retuned and everything, make sure it's running good and all, so I can just get it ready just in case to say if I want to sell it, or I don't know, I just want it done. That's it. I want to get it out of my garage so that I can bring in other jobs, so I can do and just make more videos and stuff. So I'm saying, like I said, like always, you know, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, please still hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed so far. I'm saying, I know you are pretty much really just waiting for this build to be done. It will be done sooner than you think. I'm saying it's gonna be done. So thank you guys for subscribing and stuff, and comment down below whatever you want, like always. Any ideas you think would help me, or anything in general, just comment down below. Like always, have a great day. Peace.